Hello there, I'm CT Reductions, and today we are going to be comparing sets 75155 and 75399. These sets are both U-Wing starfighters, and we'll be finding out which one is better in these 5 categories. Price per piece, which will account for inflation, minifigures, play features, the overall build, and how accurate they are to the canon ships. Some information on these sets would include that set 75155 came out in 2016 alongside the Rogue One movie and retailed for £75 or $80. Adjusted for inflation in 2026 money, that is around £105 and $110, and the set has 659 pieces. And set 75399 came out in 2025 along the Andor Season 2 and retails for £60 or $70. With no inflation needed, this set has 594 pieces. Starting with price per piece, the 2016 U-Wing was approximately 16p or 17 cent per piece, and the 2025 set was approximately 10p or 12 cent per piece. And for the 2016 price per piece and the 2025 price per piece, the 2025 price per piece is actually better, so the 2025 set gets the point for that. And next, looking at the minifigures, you can see in the 2016 version we have Jyn Erso, Cassian Andor, a Rebel U-Wing pilot, Bistan, and a Rebel trooper. All amazing figures. And in the 2025 version we have Cassian Andor, K2SO, Dedra Meero, and a ISB trooper. For the minifigure category, the 2016 set gets the point as it has more figures and better figures overall. Minifigures aside, we'll be looking next at the playability of both sets. So first looking at the 2016 version, right behind the cockpit there are 2 little studs. Pressing on these studs releases the cockpit for you to have some space inside for a minifigure. There are also some spring-loaded shooters on the front that can be singled, so you can fire one after the other. The side of the ship has a door that slides out, and on the inside there is a little stud shooter that can come out with 2 seats. It's the same on the other side. Now, at the very back, this isn't a feature with regular U-Wings, but you can pull that bit down and be like a loading ramp for little kids. And obviously the main play feature with a U-Wing is the ability for it to get into flight position. It looks great in flight position. And then if we look over at the 2025 version, it also has some spring-loaded shooters, but you have to fire all of them at once. At the back of the ship behind the cockpit, there is another little piece to pull the cockpit up. And once again, under here, it is harder to get to, but there is sort of a loading ramp under there. And both of the doors on this set can come down, and you got some space inside for a minifigure. And obviously the wings of the set also can come out, just like the 2015 one, 2016 for 2015, yeah, 2016 version of the set. For playability, the 2025 set has just one more play feature and has better play features than the 2025 set. So the 2016 set gets the point. Next, looking at the overall build, the 2016 set is substantially larger than the 2025 set, and it has a few studs in width and length over the 2025 set, a much bigger cockpit, and in the 2025 set you cannot sit your figure down properly. He has to lie down, whereas the 2016 set he can fully sit up. And it's the same on the inside. On the inside of the 2025 set he has to be lying down, whereas on the inside of the 2016 set he can sit up, and you can fit 4 in the 2016 set, whereas you can only fit 1 in the 2025 set. Also, the engines on the 2016 set are much more brick built and larger compared to this one, where this isn't a complete circle. That one is, because they decided to fully brick build these ones, whereas these were used larger pieces. And overall, I think the 2016 set gets the point for the overall build, as it feels like you get a lot more than you do in the 2025 set, and it is way larger. Finally, we're going to talk about the accuracy of the two sets. Now, the U-Wing for 2016 has a sliding door, whereas the 2025 version, the door does not slide across, it goes down. So the 2016 version has 1 point for accuracy. The little yellow pieces feel more accurate on the 2025 version. These ones are much darker and are on top of the ship, whereas these are all inside the ship on some stickers. And yeah, then the engines at the back, these are way more circular than these. These ones they decided to brick build, and it works well, but it isn't accurate. It's supposed to be a circle. And the engines on both of the sets, I looked on some of the images for the film and TV show, and in some pictures the U-Wing has blue thrust, and in some it's got the orange thrust. So I think that bit's a tie on that bit. And looking at the cannons, I think the 2025 version is slightly more accurate. I can't really tell with the picture because it has grey or white tips, but the cannon design for this is fully black. But if we're not including colour, this one is way more accurate to this build. And I think overall, the 2016 U-Wing definitely gets the point for accuracy, even though there are some very close things between these sets. I think this one with the sliding, with not getting a sliding door and the engines being brick built, really does knock it down quite a bit. Overall, it was very close with the accuracy, but in total, the 2016 Ewing has 3, maybe 4 points. I'm going to go 3.5 points and 1.5 points for the 2025 Ewing. The accuracy was way too close with the I think I had them as even for accuracy, because this one got more accurate with the yellow markings, and the cannon was more accurate. But this version, the door and engines were more accurate. So I really didn't know what to put this one at. But with 3.5 points, the 2016 Ewing is overall better with minifigures, playability, overall build and accuracy. And the 2025 Ewing is better for price per piece and accuracy. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please go check out the reviews of these two sets on my channel, and go check out some of the other reviews. If there are any other comparisons, please go check them out, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.